Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do something that was very monumental that every reader should do or has done, and that is the notorious 24 hours reading challenge. What inspired me to do this video is I am 4 books behind on my Goodreads goal, and I honestly need to find a way to be able to catch up, and I thought doing a reading challenge would just be a fun way doing that. I feel like you've only ever done a reading challenge successfully if you've done it at least 3 times. I feel like you can successfully say that you've tried it or have done it if you've tried 3 times. So I'm gonna start off with my first one. I am going to do it a little differently just because I like sleep and I prefer it a lot, actually. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be seeing how many books I can read in 24 hours instead of the span of 24 hours, you know what I mean? So I'm going to just have a timer, and then whenever I stop reading I'm going to pause it and go on from there and, you know, sleep. So that's my goal. I do have a lineup of the books that I do want to read. So the first book that I have is Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole. I just recently got this book yesterday and I'm like 20 pages in, so I definitely want to start it in this challenge and I want to finish it today. The next book I had was... I'm just grabbing all the books. No. The books that I have lined up for this reading challenge is Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole, which is going to actually be the first book that I'm going to read. The next book I have is The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It's a very cozy fall read. The next book I have, mainly because it keeps on popping up on my TikTok. I know they're making a movie about it. It's a series that everyone talks about or knows, either loves or just didn't really like reading it. Is Twisted Love by Anna Hong. Yeah. The next book I have is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I have yet to start reading Lynn Painter books, and I've heard only phenomenal things about her, so I really do want to get into this. And it's a cozy, cute YA romance. I have Love in the Time of Serial Killers by Alyssa Thompson. I don't really think I've heard anyone talk about this book, but I've heard some things and they were only good things. And I got it in like March. Yeah, I think I got it in March of this year, so it's definitely been on my book for a little bit. The next book I have that's also on the list is Like Mother Like Daughter by Kimberly McGrum. I don't know how to say that, but it was Book of the Month's pick for August, so I definitely want to read it. And then the next book I have is finally getting into Butcher and Blackbird by Brian Weaver. I just got Book of the Month version because I wanted the hardcover. But also, I really want to read. I literally haven't even opened it from its packaging. But I really want to start the Inheritance Games, also by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I'm gonna put the first book into the list or the pile that I have. Do people actually keep this? Like, I don't know what I should do with it. I had one too for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, like the trilogy. I just bought all 3 books on Amazon because why not? But I just ended up throwing it away because it got ruined. And this one's kind of ruined too. But I got it from Barnes & Nobles. I don't know. I'll just keep it. update. It's like hours later, but now it says that I have 4 hours left, and I'm currently on page 74, chapter 17. So definitely a slow start. I've only read 2 of the 24 hours, so that means we have 22 hours left. Yay! Hopefully I can get done the 4 hours that are remaining in my 6-hour intermediate. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do intermediate reading. Like, you know how when you're running and you like run like decently at a medium pace, and then you slow down, and then you go like really you speed up hella fast, and then you go back to that medium pace? That's kind of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing 6 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, and then 6 hours again. So far it's been pretty good, actually. I'm not complaining. It took me a second to realize all of like the characters' names and remembered like their roles from the first book, but it's going pretty good so far. Hopefully I can get these 4 hours done before midnight. Okay, so it's the next day. I did finish my 6 hours at like 12. I'm a little over 50%. I put it on my GOODREADS and I'm literally 53% into the book, and I'm just now getting into my 4 hours. I'm at 3 hours and 54 minutes. But so far, the villain is trying to understand that he can still be bad and do good things. And that's kind of like the basis of what's happening right now. Obviously, Evie and Tristan, they've been like going back and forth with a lot of the unspoken tension that they have. The staff is just amazing. I literally love the banter that everyone has with each other. Some interesting things happened where a lot of people were revealed and a lot of people's morals were revealed in the beginning or this first half portion of the book. I'm honestly loving it so far. The only thing that's like kind of discouraging, I guess I could say, is that this book is so big. Like, it's a paper cover but like with a hardcover bigness to it, if that makes sense. I just feel like I've been reading a lot slower than I usually do when it comes to other paperback books, even though I'm still really enjoying it. Back to reading. Okay, so fell asleep. I feel like if I was actually doing the challenge, I would fail. I think I only read for like an hour-ish. No, I still have 3 hours and 27 minutes. It's gonna be 3. Oh my gosh, and my phone is dying. Great. I got a little too comfortable, as you saw in the last clip. But I'm gonna seriously sit down and read because I need to. And hopefully I'll be done with this book. gosh, I'm so close to finishing. On page 260, chapter 62. And there's 330, don't look the words, 337. So I have about 90 pages. I can't do math, but I still have an hour and 40 minutes until my technical 4-hour intermediate section is over, and it's 7 o'clock. It's 7:10, so hopefully I can finish the book after these 4 hours are done, and then I can get on to my next book. I'm excited. Low-key, it's gotten really good so far. A lot of things are interesting, and I'm kind of scared that they're gonna wait until the next book to reveal something that I'm thinking that's gonna happen, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so update. I just finished my 4 hours intermediate session, I guess. So I'm technically 10 hours into the 24-hour challenge that I'm trying to do. I literally have, I think, a little over 20 pages left of Assistant to the Villain. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's actually hurting me what just happened, and I think I've never wanted to punch someone so bad. The amount of things that's happened in the past like 5 chapters is not okay. It's really not. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna start my 8 hours even though I'm only going to probably read for another 2 hours. It's already 11:10. I'm so scared, but I definitely want to finish this book. Obviously, I'm gonna probably finish it in like 30 minutes, and then I definitely want to pick my next book and maybe start it tonight and get maybe like 5 chapters in, and then definitely finish the rest of this challenge tomorrow. Hopefully, because I don't think I'm going anywhere again tomorrow. Yeah, so starting now. I just finished Apprentice to the Villain. Oh my gosh. That's it. It's done. Yep. 7 hours and 27 minutes left. Ugh, that ending, I can't. That's so confusing. Like, I have so many questions. I can't talk about it right now. I'll definitely talk about all the books that I've read in this video after, so I can, you know, sit on it, sit on my reading, sit on my thoughts. Right now, I guess I should worry about what I'm gonna read next. Okay, so the books that I have written down here are, obviously, we finished Apprentice to the Villain. That was the first book. I have The Naturals, Better Than the Movies, The Inheritance Games, Twisted Love, Butcher and Blackbird, Like Mother Like Daughter, and Love in the Time of Serial Killers. So after that book being as intense as it was, I either really want to read a romance, so I don't know if I should read Better Than the Movies or Twisted Love. I'm gonna read the back of both books and I'll let you know. Okay, so after literally reading the back of this book, it is decided that I am reading Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Also, guys, when I had I finished the book and I put my rating on my Goodreads, the satisfaction that it said I'm only 3 books behind now just... it made my heart a little lighter. Anyway, definitely excited to read this. So it's like a childhood enemies to lovers kind of thing. And she's like the main character, what's her name? The main character, Liz. She's basically going into her senior year, and then like her old crush came back into town, and now he has to use or now she has to go through Wes, which is her enemy when she was a kid. I'm not explaining this very well, am I? Michael is her crush now, right? And Michael and Wes are like besties. Liz has to go through Wes to get to Michael, but obviously when you hang out a lot with someone and scheme with him and, you know, end up having conversations and slowly falling in love, you have to question your existence of what happily ever after means. And that's the basis of this book. So definitely want to read this. I literally, like, reading this woke me up. I'm gonna start this tonight. I'm probably only gonna read for an hour because it's literally gonna be one in like however minutes that is. 14 minutes. This book just seems like so much fun, and I've been wanting to read Lynn Painter for a while, and I'm pretty sure this is like the only book I have from her. So yeah, definitely getting back on that, or finally getting onto this. Anyway, I'll update you guys maybe tomorrow morning, maybe later tonight. Who knows? Who knows how late I'll end up staying up. I'm just excited. Why is this actually so cute? I'll take a picture and show you guys. This is the cutest thing I think I've ever done. I feel like it's been a couple hours since I've updated you. I have an hour and 50 minutes with the 8-hour intermediate section that I'm doing. It's been going pretty fast, and it's 7:50, so I'm definitely going to be finishing around maybe 9:45, and then just going into the last 6 hours, and then hopefully tomorrow morning I'll finish reading for 24 hours. This book, I've been eating it up so far. I'm literally over halfway through. I have so many tabs. I'm really just like embracing like all of the cheesiness that was meant in this writing, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'll probably update you guys more going into the 6 hours, but I think I'm gonna finish this book and probably start on another book, but I doubt I can finish a book in like 5 hours. Who knows? I'm just gonna go ahead and finish and enjoying Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Hey guys, so update. I'm actually in love with this book, and if you haven't read it, you should read it right now because wow. Wow, I literally went through all of these emotions. I literally went through all of the emotions going through this book. I cannot begin to explain how much I love this book. I even wrote down a review on GOODREADS literally as soon as I rated it. Obviously, like, I can't even begin. Like, this book was just so good. I loved it so much. I ended up finishing it this morning, and I'm now already into my last 6 hours intermediate loop. I'm almost done with this challenge, and it's kind of exciting and scary. I have literally don't mind the song, but I have literally 5 hours and 11 minutes left. So I was contemplating last night what book should I read, but then literally while I was contemplating, like 5 different TikToks came up like almost back to back. I wish I could show you, but they were all in Twisted Love. Every single one of them. It was that scene where it was like, you're not my type, and he's like, then who, pray tell, is your type? And she's like, Ian Somerhalder, duh. But I don't know if I should start a book or if I should finish a book, because obviously I'm not gonna finish Twisted Love in 5 hours, even though I think I've finished Better Than the Movies fairly quickly compared to Apprentice to the Villain. But I do have a book that I had started, like, you know, whenever I'm like sleeping and I just want to go on my phone and read instead of having the lights on and like holding a physical book. I started it on my Kindle Unlimited. It's called The Magician's Secret by Charles Townsend, and I'm like 42% in, so I could finish that in 4 hours or 5 hours, I think. But I don't know if I should just finish that book and then start Twisted Love on my own, or if I should just start Twisted Love now. I don't know. And we'll see how I feel after like 2 hours or an hour and a half or something. I don't know. But yeah, good things so far. A lot of good books so far. Okay guys, so I've been like reading for maybe like an hour or so. I don't remember the last time I updated you, but now I have 3 hours and 41 minutes left out of the 24-hour challenge, and I'm gonna change my book. I know I'm not gonna necessarily finish it. I'm sure I could finish the book. I'm already 60% in, but even sitting for that hour, I was getting tired reading it. I guess I'm just not as invested into the book as I would like to be. I think I'm just gonna change my book, and I caved. I'm gonna start Twisted Love. I already found a playlist that I'm gonna listen to on Spotify. I have to. It's been yearning for me to read it, and I think it's time. This is actually where my video ends. I really did enjoy trying this 24-hour challenge with you guys, but you know, with my own little twist to it. I know this is ending without me reviewing the books, but I do plan on doing an in-depth review in my September wrap-up. So stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!